Hello guys, welcome to another one. So for this we'll be doing up and down infinite automatic scroll effect. Okay, so to do that we're going to pull out a rectangle. So let's make our rectangles width 150 and then the height 250. Okay, so we'll be doing a duplicate 4 of these. So we duplicate like so. So select everything and take this up like this. Alright, I will open my plugin from Splash because I want to put some pictures in here. So let's use portrait. So we select this, that for that. Let's put this lady there. So now that we're done, what I will do next now is to select all of these images. I want to make sure the spacing between them is 20 pixels is fine. Alright, make sure the spacing is 20 pixels, then you duplicate by holding Alt on your keyboard and dragging. Alright, so we make sure the spacing between them is 20 pixels. Then we select everything like so. Right click on the 8 images, then make everything into a frame selection. So what you notice here is that we have 1, 2, 3, 4, then we duplicated that again, 1, 2, 3, 4. Now I'm going to click on this frame and move that frame. So my first one, the first one we made, right? So then after moving it up onto this fourth lady, we are going to clip content. So it's going to hide the second duplication we made, although it is still inside. If you unclick content, you still find it inside. So we clip content again. Alright. The next thing you're doing is to hold Alt to duplicate that frame. Alright. I'm going to zoom in a little now. Okay. Now, I want to move this frame now because remember we have other pictures under, right, inside of the second frame. So I'm going to move that up here. To do that, I'm going to open this frame. So you can select everything by holding Shift on your keyboard and selecting all the images. But the simplest way to do this is to really click on the frame, then hit enter on your keyboard. Then Figma select all the picture inside of that frame. So gently now, we begin to move the frame upwards. Alright, so I'm beginning to move it up. So the second image of the lady is coming up now. Alright, so you want to make sure that this thing is well aligned. You can take your ruler to check that measurement, just to make sure that you got this thing perfectly. So you select the lady again and move her a little bit down. Okay. Alright, I think we are good now. So I'll move this back up. Now that we have it like this, I can push this second image down like that. Then I'm going to create the other opposite scroll, right? So I'm going to duplicate this one. Remember that inside of this frame we have like other 4 duplicates inside. So this first one we didn't move it, but for this second one we will do the same thing we did to this frame. Alright, so you click on enter on your keyboard to select all of the images, then you begin to push up. once again, you want to make sure that this thing is really consistent, Alright, I think this is good. What I'm doing after that is to duplicate this one that we just created. Then we click on enter. We click enter on the keyboard again. Alright, so we move it down. So it's going to be the opposite of what we just did now. We move it back down. Alright, so we try and make sure that it's really the same. So we click on this one and move it down. This by one. We click on this one also, move it down like so. Alright. So now that we are done, we move this one to down like that. So we start our prototyping. So to do our prototype, we select these two images. Alright, so let's see what animation looks like. Alright, so to use this prototype, you can jump into assets here. Then we have these two components we've made. You can also pull out these first instances. So I'll pull this one out, and I'll pull the second one out also, like so. Alright, so let's preview. Alright, so this is what we have. If you feel like your animation is too fast, you can reduce the duration, alright, of our prototype. Okay, so if you enjoyed today's tutorial, please consider subscribing to the channel, and I'm going to see you in the next one. Peace out.